Alright, so welcome back to lesson number 7. In this lesson we're going to be creating custom register and login pages so that they look a little bit more nice than the regular ones. So let's just start by going to pages and let's just add a new page called membership sign up. Right, so click on publish, and what I want to do is go to edit with Elementor, and here they'll start. Let's first go to settings, change the layout to be Elementor full width, and click on update. So we're going to start with this section. Boom, and the section is going to be yellow, so I want to change the background to be yellow like this, and I want to give it some padding on top and bottom. So I'm going to give it like 80 pixels on top and 80 at the bottom. Now I want to add a heading here which says it's going to be centered, and it's going to say the digital marketing membership. Let me just quickly go and change the color of this heading, and yeah, so now I'm going to add a subheading, subheadline, whatever, right? And I'm going to make it H3 centered. Just go to style, change the color again. I go to typography. I want the weight to be 400 so that it's not bold, and the font size is going to be, let's say, 18 pixels. Right, and it's going to say, let me just copy and paste this text. It's going to say, join our membership and become a digital marketing expert. So one thing that I forgot to do is to make a line height of 1.5 so that it's more readable, and maybe I'm going to make it 16 pixels actually, not 18. And I want to give this headline a little bit of bottom margin, so I'm going to give it like 20 pixels margin at the bottom. Yeah, so that's good. And another thing that I want to add is going to be a icon list, so we can simply list the benefits here of what people will get if they join, once again, so that they are more encouraged to join. So yeah, let me just delete it quickly. Just like with previous lessons, I'm going to drag and drop an intersection here. Oh, didn't work. Let's try it again. Going to delete one column, and I'm going to make this section box with a width of like 600 pixels probably. Yep, that should work. And now let me just drop in the icon list. So the reason we're adding this intersection is for the icon list to be more like centered in here. Actually, you know what? Let me make it smaller. Let's make it 500. And let's edit this icon list. So if I'll quickly just change the icon to be this one, and it's going to say learn new social media marketing techniques for Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Boom. And let's just go and change the space. Let's just go to the icon, make it bigger, like 24 pixels, and let's change the color of the icon to be green, like this. The color of the text is also going to be changed. We're going to use this black one, and the space between icon and, where is it? Right, it's going to be good. 24 pixels, and text indent, maybe I'll just give it like 10 pixels indent. Alright, looks good to me. Maybe also change the line height to be 1.5 like we usually do, and let's just add some other features to this list. So I'm just going to copy it and say master paid ads and be able to run profitable campaigns. Sorry, attract new clients to your own business. So these are like benefits that they will get if they join. So we want to list these benefits here once again on this sign up page in order to stimulate them to join, so that they don't forget what they will be getting, so that they're more seduced to join the membership, right? And so, and the last one is going to be participate in weekly coaching calls. Yep, looks good to me. I'm going to click update and save it for now. So I'm also going to give this section a little bit more padding at the bottom, and I'm going to show you why in a second. So now we are going to add another section in here. It's going to be boxed maybe like 800 pixels. Let's try it. And for this column, I'm going to give it first of all the background color of like this one, but nothing is being shown here because this column doesn't have any elements inside for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just add a heading here for now that says sign up. Let's just make it smaller, H3, let's make it medium size maybe. Alright, maybe large. Right, that's good. And change the text color to be black. Yeah, for now it's good. And let me just click on this column, and we're going to give it some more padding. So let's just make it like maybe 30 pixels, 25. Okay, let's do 30 pixels here. And what I want to do is do the following. So I want to give me a second. I want to go to this column again, go to Advanced tab, click on this link values together, and go to top and start using my keyboard navigation. I'm going to pull the section up higher for like, I think about 100 pixels, minus 100 pixels, so that it's being positioned on top of this yellow section. And now I click again on this column. I go to Style, Border, Box Shadow. Going to give it like 27 pixels, and I'm going to make a color a little bit lighter, but we're going to give it like box shadow so that it kind of pops. Right, and for the border, I'm going to give it a border of 5 pixels. Right, so that is more like rounded here. Alright, let's click update for now. Now I want to list the terms of the service, so I will just drag another heading in here. Just click on edit, make it a div tag. It can be div or p, doesn't really matter that much. And if I go to style, text color, make it black, and typography, weight 400. And we're going to say, I believe our pricing is $20 for trial and $30 for the months afterwards. So 2 weeks for $20, then $30 a month. So we're going to say $20 for the first 2 weeks, then $30 a month, right? Looks good to me, maybe like this. Let's just update it for now. And now I want to insert the membership registration form. So If I go back to my WP admin, I go to my membership and I click on edit. I scroll down and here are membership shortcodes. So what I need to do is I need to grab this MEPR membership registration form, which is this shortcode. And now what I want to do is I want to find a widget called shortcode. Just drag and drop it here underneath and insert the shortcode that I just grabbed and click on apply. Now as you can see we have these fields in here, and what I want to do right now is I want to remove this title that says terms for 2 weeks for 20 then 30 a month. So the way I do it is I go back to my membership and give me a second, I believe it's or can I change it? I believe it's somewhere here in the configuration, so give me a second, I'll try to remember it. Maybe advanced now, price box, now registration. Just look for terms. Right, give me a second, I'm going to check it out and so that we don't waste time. Just bear with me guys, can't remember everything to be honest. Maybe it's not here, maybe it's on options page, so just wait a second. Right, let me just Google it because Memberpress custom terms. Let's just go to this pricing terms, advanced pricing terms. Alright, so custom, or we're going to say hidden. Oh, here it is. And just click on update. I believe this should do the trick. Let me just quickly update it again and refresh the page. Yeah, so now it's gone. Now what I want to do now is, as you can see, these links and these buttons are in like this pink red color. I want to change them, but I want to change them globally, not just on this page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my WP admin dashboard, go to appearance, customize, and I have a little bit of CSS code written to change it. So I know I try to make this tutorial like as easy to follow as possible, but not 100% of things can be customized using Elementor, so sometimes you need just a little bit of custom CSS. We're going to use it a few times in this series, so yeah. Let me just quickly copy and paste it here. So what I am doing is I am changing the color of the links hrefs to be green. For the buttons, submit buttons, I want them to be also green, and for the buttons on hover and active effects, I want them to be darker green. And let me just quickly double check one thing. If I go to color picker, this color, let me just quickly copy this color and paste it in here because I believe it's a different one. So this is the color, basically this color is going to be the color once you hover over the button, and this is going to be the color once you not hover, but once it shows on the page a button or a link. So yeah, and that should be good. Let me just click on publish and let's refresh and see how this goes. We might need a little bit more custom CSS in here, but as you can see, the buttons and the links are now green. Maybe we can change the hover effect on these links. So if I just type in here a hover, let's just publish, refresh the page. Let me just double check it quickly if it's working as it's supposed to do or not. Oh, right. So, no, sorry, we need to remove this one and just say a hover color, not because we want to change the color, not the background color. and click on publish, refresh the page, see how it's working. Yeah, now there we go. And so I also want to change a little bit style of this form, make it a little bit more make it a little bit more readable, I would say. So I also have some CSS prepared for it, so let me just give me a second. Alright, so if I go to this shortcode, click on edit, go to advanced, custom CSS. I'm just going to copy and paste a little bit of CSS in here, which is going to basically make a little bit more spacing between these rows and between the label and the field itself. And it's also going to make this submit button like this large one. Yeah, and so that's basically it. So these are like CSS class selectors, where you select like a HTML element, and this is special selector called selector, which kind of selects this whole shortcode element, right? And so yeah, this is the way to go. And so let's just click on update, and let's just preview this page. Right, looks good to me. Maybe a little bit more padding. Let me just go to this column here, go to advanced, make padding like maybe like 40 pixels. Yeah, and maybe I'll make this column a little bit narrower because I want it to be like I want the user to focus on it, on this column, and I want it centered. So let me just click on update. Yeah, and the page has refreshed automatically, and this is what we get. Right, so looks okay to me. Maybe these colors, these background colors, we can change a little bit, but overall looks good to me. So the mobile version is also fine, as you can see, right? And so what I want to do now is I want to go to my WP admin, and I want to link this page to the menu. So we're going to go to appearance, menus, and here we have membership sign up. Let's just check this one, click add to menu, save menu, and let's just go to visit site, and here it says membership sign up, right? And so we can just take this URL, just copy it, and go to pages, all pages, because we're going to need to link it to the home page. We're going to edit the home page using Elementor. Click on edit with Elementor, and we need to do it in 3 places, I believe. So just click on this link, click on edit button. We can we link it to a page in here? I think, I'm not sure, I don't think so. So we need to, I believe, insert a link in here. We can copy and paste the full URL, or we can just do it like this, /membership sign up, and that's it. And so if the advantage of this approach is that if we migrate our website to a new domain, which is going to be maybe not marketly.android.space, but maybe like marketly.com, we're not going to have to change this link in the database or go back to Elementor and change it, because it's relative to the domain name. So basically what it does is kind of like it takes the root domain, which is this one, and it appends the link here, right? And so we're going to do the same for the other buttons. Let me just click on here, boom, and here again, sorry, this one, boom, update. Yeah, so let's just go back to the home page and check if it works. As you can see here in the bottom left corner, once I hover over the button, it says membership sign up. Here it also says membership sign up, and here as well. So let me just click on this link. Maybe, yeah, it takes us to this page, which is awesome. Now I also want to add the login page and also style it a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Elementor, press Command E, or you can just click on here, Save Options, Save as Template, and you can just basically save this page as a template that can be reused later. So I'm going to just call it Membership Sign Up Template. Click on Save. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to, as you can see, it's been added to your templates list. What we're going to do now is we're going to create a login page, which is going to be very similar in terms of how it looks. So I don't want to redo everything again, so I will just use the template and just modify the things that I need to modify. So let me just quickly check one thing here on my other monitor, and we'll get rolling here. So, oops, sorry, one second. Just be patient, guys. Be patient. All right, so we're going to go to WP admin again. Let me just close these tabs, pages, add new. We're going to call it membership login, maybe, and click on publish, and now click on edit with Elementor. Go to settings, Elementor full width, select the layout as Elementor full width, click on update, and now what we're going to do here is the interesting part. We're going to click on this folder icon, go to my templates, and hover over this row with membership sign up template and click on insert. Yes. And as you can see, we have this whole thing in place. What the hell is this button here? I don't know. Right, whatever. I hope it's not showing up on this page. Yeah, it's some kind of rendering bug. So, I mean, these page builders like Elementor are generally good, but sometimes even they have little bugs. So don't worry. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this this whole section actually, and I'm going to change the text here to say members area, and here I'm going to say log into your account. And what are we going to do is, sorry, give me a second. Let me just double check one thing. Yeah, so what we're going to do is just remove this text. This one can say, we're going to remove this one as well. And we're going to find a shortcode. Just drag and drop it here. And the shortcode is going to be, let me just double check it. It's going to be, if we go to Memberpress, memberships, I believe. Go to edit, I go to membership shortcodes, and it's going to be, no, it's not here. Wait a second, let me just double check it. Okay, so Memberpress login form shortcode. If I just Google this, we'll be taken to this page, and it says there is a special shortcode that's called MEPR login form. So let me just, write it here. Login form. Boom. Click on apply. So it says right now you're already logged in, log out. So, but if I try to preview this page and just quickly copy this URL and paste it, go to incognito mode, and or you can just open it in another browser and go to login page. Right, so it's not working yet because I believe I need to update the page. Right, let me just refresh it. Yeah, so now it says username, email, password, blah blah blah, and if I go to forgot password, it's taking me to this weird page. But just quickly let me quickly copy and paste some CSS styles so that it looks better. Just like with the registration form, we're going to go to the shortcode, click on Advanced, Custom CSS, copy and paste it here, and click on Update. Yeah, alright, so I need to change this color a little bit, I think. Give me a second. Color picker to this one. So it's going to be like this. Update. And what else? Let me just where was it? Alright, let me just pull up this page and refresh it. As you can see, it has a little bit more of a spacing in here, and the button is taking the whole space. So if I go to forgot password, I believe. Alright, let me just quickly change one more thing. So let me just check it for now. Sorry guys, I don't remember everything, so please forgive me. Alright, so what we want to do is, the issue right now is that if I click on forgot password, if I'm not logged in and I click on forgot password, it's taking me, whoa, where is it? Okay, so I think I lost it. Let me just quickly go to incognito mode, go to here, and if I go to membership, I'm sorry, not membership sign up, but what was the page URL here? Let's just quickly check it. Membership login, right? What's happening is we're having this custom URL, but if I click on forgot password, it's taking me to this URL called login, and actually forgot password. So it's not rendering the page we just created, but it's actually using another page. So let me just go back and let me go to the settings, go to WP admin. We're going to have to change the URL of this page. Pages, just quickly click on edit, I believe permalink. Alright, URL slug login. Alright, so this is, oh, okay. We need to go to Memberpress options, and Memberpress login page is going to be membership login, this one. Update options. I believe it's going to work now. So if I go to, oh, okay, so it's using this. No, okay, we're not going to be using this one. Let me just double check one thing quickly. Again, sorry. I believe we have to simply, alright, so what we're going to do is go to pages, all pages, remove this login page, go to membership login, click on edit. We can just rename it to login for now. Yeah, login, change this permalink to login, save, update, and if I go back to Memberpress options, yeah, so we have this login page selected here. If I click on update, refresh the page. I'm sorry, I need to go to login right now, right? Login. Yeah, so we have this page here, but we want to remove this this shortcode that's being automatically added by Memberpress. So the way to do it is, I believe, give me a second. Alright, so the way to do it is just try to remember it. Okay, I think I found it. So if we go to pages, sorry guys, too many options, go to edit, and what we're going to do is scroll down to these settings and say manually place the login form on the page. We're going to check this, click on update, and so right now if I refresh the page, yeah, this thing is gone because we've just set Memberpress that we're going to manually add this login form. And so now also if I go to forgot password, we're going to get the same form here, and that's because we changed the URL of the page from membership login to login, and right now the reset password kind of page is going to be using our styles here. So yeah, that's basically it for logging in and resetting password. So yeah, in the next tutorial I believe we're going to be creating the protected dashboard from the users and adding some protected content. I hope you like this tutorial. Sorry for some delays, I couldn't keep everything in my head, so I had to do some to take a look at my other monitor and just review some things. I hope it's not a big deal, and let me know what you think in the comments area, and hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.